Late Night Health continues. I'm Mark Allen. We're talking about the love and drama story of Alan and Shelley here on Late Night Health, going back to the days of radio dramas as Alan continues the meeting of Shelley, the lady in red.
So, to continue, I didn't hear from Shelley for at least 3 weeks, maybe even a month. And then one day I was returning from lunch, coming up the elevator to the second floor where my office is. The elevator door opened, and there was Shelley waiting to get in the elevator. I was with a coworker. And I immediately recognized her. I thought, that's her, the one that never called me back. She, however, as far as I know, didn't even recognize me. I walked out with my coworker, and I thought, I've got to make a big play here. So I turned to her, pointed my finger into the elevator, which she had just walked into, and turned around facing the opened elevator doors, and I said, why don't you come out here and play with me? And then the doors closed. The next day, that was a Friday.
No response.
No response. She was silent. I floored her, I guess. On Monday, she, I believe, was seeing that doctor again, or maybe not, but she left a note under my door at lunchtime saying, if you're the silver-bearded cutie that I saw by the elevator, here's my phone number, call me. And that was it. We had our first date at the Daily Grill in Encino. We found out all the things that we have in common, which include the entrepreneurial spirit. Shelley had her own projects, and also the fact that I was very prominent in getting smoke-free air in restaurants in Los Angeles and around Los Angeles.
An avid anti-smoker, which we applaud you for.
Yeah, I was the main organizer and coordinator that got City of Los Angeles, as well as many other cities, to go smoke-free. Shelley eventually joined me in that endeavor, and we both lobbied up in Sacramento when we were attempting to, and eventually did pass, our California state no smoking law, which barred...
Which, of course, is nationwide now.
It had legs. It spread nationwide and worldwide. There are about 30 or 40 countries that are now non-smoking in public places, restaurants, etc. That started in the city of Los Angeles. It was the first big city to go non-smoking.
Which is terrific. Thank you very much. My lungs appreciate that.
You're welcome.
You started in a relationship before you got into the lobbying effort, the smoke-free, the kiss my back and all that. So you had, how long were you loving together before you started working together?
No, maybe a couple of years. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly, but we talked about it a lot. And I remember fairly early on, we formed our own company. I don't even remember the name at this point. But we started doing it within, I'd say, maybe a year even. I think we started doing something with that. And everything was good. When we moved in together in one house, Shelley at that time lived in Granada Hills. I lived in Agora. We sold our houses, moved into Thousand Oaks. Then, it changed a little bit. And
when did you get married?
That's a long story.
Okay. Well, we'll hold off on that one for the next time. Because today is Valentine's Day, and Valentine's Day should be every day with the one you love. Can you imagine working or loving anybody other than Shelley?
I absolutely cannot, and I tell Shelley that frequently, that I can't imagine my life with anybody else. And other people, just in terms of the things that we have in common, look at us and say, you guys are so great. You love each other. You work together. That's not to say that we don't have our ups and downs. We do. But it's a work in progress, and for me, it's a chance to grow as a human being, and I'm sure it is for Shelley too, and learn how to be a good, kind, compassionate human being with my partner.
Which is really terrific.
Yeah,
and
I can't imagine being with anybody else. And I tell Shelley that. I express that to her frequently. I just can't imagine my life without her.
And Shelley, how about you?
Same thing.
Same thing. Okay, I got her to talk. Little off mic, but we got her to talk. One tip for people who are in a relationship and want to work together. One tip, Alan.
The obstacle is the path, and look at your own obstacle, not externalizing it on anybody else. With me, I said, what is my obstacle? It's judgment. And I'd say just strive to be a compassionate and kind human being, realizing that we are all suffering.
Gotcha. We've got 12 seconds for you, Shelley. What do you want to say?
I would say make sure to appreciate each other's talents.
I love it. Hey, listen, guys, thank you. Dandelion Dreams, Inc., they have a lot of interesting products and stuff. We'll be talking about those in future weeks and months here on Late Night Health. I'm Mark Allen. Don't go away. More coming up with the insane Daryl Wayne and me, Mark Allen. Join us at latenighthealth.com. Don't go away. More coming up.